What's up, everybody? This is Jay. Welcome to my podcast. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit that like, go in the description box, subscribe to my podcast. I really appreciate it. Now let's get into it. This is about Jamal Adams, NFL player, traded to the Seattle Seahawks for 2 first-round picks. Now, Jamal Adams is a very good player. Now, the Seahawks acquired Adams and a 2022 4th-round pick from the Jets in exchange for safety Bradley McDougald and a 21 first-round pick and a 21 third-rounder and a 22 first-rounder. So they got 3 draft picks and a player. Now, the deal is pending physicals, okay? Now, Adams' future with the Jets has been a big storyline for the last few months, okay? Now, they had a 1-6 start to the season, and they traded defensive lineman Leonard Williams to the Giants. Now, a lot of people were saying that they was even willing to move Le'Veon Bell as well, and Le'Veon Bell just joined the team. Now, Adams was the subject of some drama earlier in the year when head coach Adam Gase benched him toward the end of a Week 2 loss to the Browns. He showed the surefire sign of discontent by removing his connections to the team on social media, which is something that has happened before with other players. And when that happens, the writing is no longer on the wall, basically. And it was just recently he was saying that Gase is not a leader as well. Now, at first it seemed that everything blew over, but he, vented to reporters after that 4th straight loss, to the Eagles. He said, anytime I step on the field, I expect to win. We all do, but it didn't happen. We lost, so I'm frustrated. It is what it is. Now, he hadn't publicly expressed a desire to leave, but he was indicated he was open to the possibility. Now, the Jets ended up winning 6 of their final 8 games and finished 7-9. Okay, it was disappointing because they had got a lot of new players, Le'Veon Bell and others, the new rookie quarterback or whatever, and Sam Darnold. They thought they were going to do better, but 7-9 is not bad considering what they have been through so much recently and with all the new parts coming together in 1 year. Now, it seemed everything was cool. Nobody was talking about nothing. And he even had a comment saying he was at peace with everything. I'm going to eventually talk to those guys. I'm just not ready to talk. At the end of the day, I'm a human. When you get into something that just happened like that, when you get into an argument or whatever it is, a disagreement with somebody, some people handle it in different ways. I do. I'm just not ready to talk. That was his quote. Now, here's the thing. They were talking about before recently, the GM was saying that they wanted to make him a Jet for life. And I mean, Jamal Adams is a very good player, and he in a position that's very valuable, which is covering wide receivers. And that's, with the way that the NFL is today, with the passing game, it seems that that's all that it was about. And so it's about getting to the quarterback and stopping the quarterback from having targets. And through his first 2 seasons, even though he only 24, he was on to a promising start. He looked like a great talent, and he even took a big step forward in 2019. He had 75 tackles, 6.5 sacks, 7 passes defended, and 1 interception. And this is the thing. He got an option for the 2021 season and becomes a free agent in 2022. Perhaps the Jets, they don't know what he's going to do, and he got probably steep demands because of his talent and his production, so maybe they feel they won't be able to match it. And Jeremy Fowler even tweeted that Jamal Adams, and this was just a couple days ago, his future contract demands loom in trade talks. They said if he wants pay among top defensive players, then they looking at $20 million a year, which is very high for a defensive player, let alone a safety. And the market is around $15 million for the top safeties, and he probably may want $5 million more than that. And so we'll see, because quarterbacks is $20 million. You know, they don't even pay a running back $20 million a year. So I can see where that could be a problem. And they're saying that Eddie Jackson is getting about $14.5 million with the Bears, and he's the highest paid safety in the NFL. And the person with the highest guaranteed money is Landon Collins with a $44.5 million from Washington. Okay, so we'll see whatever it is. But one thing is for sure, Seattle got a damn good player, and it looks like they're trying to redo their defense again. Will he be the new member of the Seattle redoing their defense? We'll see. But is he going to be the next Richard Sherman? I don't know. What do you all think? In the end, they got rid of a good player, and the only reason why, it seems, was money. They do got a lot of good draft picks on the way, even though they're from Seattle, so they won't be that high. But a first-round pick is a first-round pick, and they got a couple of them. So we'll see what happens, and wish everybody nothing but the best. Hey, I'm Jay. That's my info. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like, and I'll see y'all in the next video or podcast. Peace.